Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. It's a promising position. Oh, there's the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Mbappe. Goes down, but nothing given. Vitinha. Šeško. Mbappe. Mbappe! No, not quite.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Rice. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's some great running on show here, but can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. And it's Grimaldo. Lovely feet. Looking chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Passing nice and neat. He's got away. That is good strength. That is lovely. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet, cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Borussia Dortmund are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. Shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Rice. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rice. And here's Goulet. Rice. Here's a and the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Good ball, good take. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Forward it goes. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Rice. And it's Rice. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bruno Fernandes concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Chouameni. Gabriel. Grimaldo. That's good play. He's under a lot of pressure there. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha. Hakimi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So
41.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
À leur place, le numéro 21. Le numéro 29.
Paris
Attention,
Saint-Germain
changement.
are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Mbappe being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And smartly reclaimed. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Gabriel did well to stay calm there. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Rice. And here's Vinicius. Chance for a shot! Thuram is herring after that one. And it's Rice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
The
13.
two coaches are
Le
signalling
numéro 2.
changes here, both at the
À leur
same
place,
time.
Le numéro 19.
And that's been
Le
intercepted.
numéro 23.
That's great positioning,
Changement.
so good from him.
João Neves. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Reinders. Matthews. He's having a shot! Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Hernandez just eases him off the ball.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's heaved it away. Paris Saint-Germain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha and Reinders, nicely spread. Vitinha, and it's Hernandez. Matthews Cunha. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
That has been cut short.
Il y aura 4 minutes de
There
temps
will be
additionnel.
4 extra minutes. Taken back almost at once. Havertz, Van Dijk, and it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Bring it back.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rice. Oh, he's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Eder Militao with the clearance. What's going wide left? Space for him to turn and look. Header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Grimaldo. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rice might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Sheshko. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rice! Denied by an instinctive save!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries a shot! And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes short and sharp. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. Bruno Fernandes. Paris Saint-Germain are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
30 minutes gone. That's where it came from. And he's picked it up out wide. Forced to go back. Oh, good ball! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Vitinha. Rice does well to get it back. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Nice, but chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Borussia Dortmund are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's turned away. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Foot in. That's a throw. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Vitinha. Now Eder Militao. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Driving through the middle. Rice, chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
And we get things going again.
Pour le remplacer.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Succumbs to the pressure. And he's managed to gift it back. Chouameni getting forward. Ndika.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Haaland. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Haaland. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So we have movement on both
le
benches.
10, le numéro 41. À la
Lovely
place,
feet.
Le numéro 8.
Hakimi drives
Le numéro
forward on the
22.
overlap.
Le numéro 21. Changement en cours.
Could move up a gear here. Haaland. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldo. Referee has just said play on.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Grimaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Le numéro 19. Attention, changement.
Matheus Cunha. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Grimaldo plays it short. Hakimi. The shot could be on. And the shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Goes for a shot! Havertz, and it's Bellingham. Threads one in, and the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Havertz aims beyond. Can he finish? It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So a double substitution here, both defenders.
Well, I think the focus is very much on protecting this lead now, Peter, so it seems to be the right decision.
And it's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery carries the ball down the right. Zaire Emery.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Ndika. And it's played forward.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Showing good feet. No, he's not getting past him there. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Matheus Cunha. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ambitious ball here. Out of play for a goal kick. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, some tackle that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's just...
Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha. Šeško. Both sides exercising caution for now. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Šeško.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. João Neves.
Paris Saint-Germain really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good effort. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Chouameni. Davis. And here's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Šeško.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he goes cross-field. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Hakimi. Eder Militao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Paris Saint-Germain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. We're already back up and running after half-time. Paris Saint-Germain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Chouameni. Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This looks promising. Oh, he's played it in low. Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Chance! And it's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Davis. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 2.
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram. And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention.
Havertz. Now it's Kimmich. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. And Ndika. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's forced to go back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Havertz. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Havertz, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Reinders. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And he's in on goal. And that was very necessary. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time, we will be going the distance.
Chers spectateurs, permettez-moi de vous signaler que des informations sur le trafic viennent de s'afficher sur l'écran géant. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7. À sa place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. And he shoots! Borussia Dortmund with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And there's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe and Reinders. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Gravenberch, looking to play him in. Mbappe! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Dembele. And we're halfway through extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. He's under a lot of pressure there. Zaire Emery. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up 1 goal so far. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Kvaratskhelia, and he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. This is a promising build-up. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shot at goal! In he goes again! Well, now it's a decent chance! He is through here! Lovely bit of skill. Stood up well to him there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Zaire Emery. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gravenberch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Steaming. He's had a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter.
And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.